What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Road to Ultimate Defender. I think this is the fourth. No, this is the fifth episode, right? Should be the fifth episode. Last episode we left off on doing a single run of Dread Dungeon Nightmare Hardcore, and it was pretty easy. I don't know if I recapped it in the outro, but it was pretty easy, and we said we were gonna do Dread Dungeon Nightmare Hardcore Survival. I don't know why I keep saying hardcore. It doesn't really matter, but we were gonna do Nightmare Survival on Dread Dungeon. And I did record. I have about two separate videos, each an hour long. In those videos, we got to around wave 20, and then we failed. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel like go sifting through that, and because I completely forgot what was said and what was shown in that video, except for the fact that it was Dread Dungeon survival. So I just scrapped those videos because they were failures anyway. We did not finish the survival. So what I'm gonna do is what I'm doing right now. So I'm just gonna start new on this episode, and we're gonna try to get into the 20s of Dread Dungeon, the wave number, because that's when I think around 17 or 18 is when Transcendence start dropping. So that's what we're gonna try to do today, and we also have some stuff to say. So as you can see, I have a new series EV, and he has a new Aura Monk. So we kind of goofed up a little bit and we accidentally deleted our main heroes, or the first slot heroes. Mine was the Series EV and his was the Monk. So we recreated both, and it was pretty easy. We just did a Tinker's Lab and we got back our characters. We did lose some gear though. Um, when we first did, in those videos where we did Gen Dungeon, that I'm not going to use, we got some pretty good gear, and I believe we boosted our stats about 200-ish. So we are a little bit nerfed with tower stats because of that. But that is what we're gonna go try to fix today. My area of effect, AOE, and my attack rate are pretty bad, so I'm looking to get these two up. And we could probably farm like more efficient of bulls, but I'm happy with what we have right now. I think I need a new weapon and some of my armor as well. Definitely my boots can be upgraded. So yeah, we'll look for some pieces. Maybe get back to what our, maybe even do better than what our original stats were on our characters. I think I had 2K in my EV, but we're just gonna rerun Dread Dungeon a bunch. Probably throw in. We also did make. He has one as well as me. We have summoners with guardians, and this guardian is pretty good. This was in the shop after I beat something, and this one we farmed for, and we also farmed two others. So these are pretty ass, but they do help. They help with the damage of the DSTs and the rate. So they allow us to survive a little bit longer. But I'm a little bit new to when it comes to Hermit, and I don't know if Hermit could really help us make these runs easier. So, if any of you guys know how to use the Hermit, I would definitely listen to you guys, and because I have no idea how it works, but I see it in builds now. In almost every build, I see a Hermit. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of going like old school with the stacking the DSTs. But yeah, I really do want to get better guardians. Definitely a better apprentice guardian. It's just I also don't know how to do that. I know you can do Magic Citadel on survival, but we definitely can't do that. At least I don't think. And I don't want to go to other players' shops. So I think if we just beat maps and then we look in these item shops, well, that's our best bet. So yeah, we're just gonna hop onto Dread Dungeon, maybe do one or two runs because it's pretty late right now. We'll do one or two runs as much as we can. We won't leave. We'll wait till um we can't get past the wave, and then we'll restart and do another run. Probably level up a couple of these guys, get a couple 100 million mana. I think one run from like 15 to 20 gets us about 500 million mana, so I should be crossing that 1 billion mark. We both should be, and then yeah, we'll be pretty good, and we can do some good upgrades. So yeah, we're just gonna run Dread Dungeon like I said for the 15th time, and then after this, I'll look at what's in the next step in Chiku's guide, or I'll just search up what else we can do to get past the 3K mark. But yeah, let's go.
Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, go in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. And now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it up, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. Oh, go in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in.
You paint a picture in my
Alrighty, guys. So right now it's actually a couple days from the last time I have recorded. I believe the last thing that I did that we recorded was Dread Dungeon, and I think we just barely beat it with the help of some DPS characters and summoner guardians, or guardian summoners. And now that I look back at it, it's actually pretty funny that I was using summoner guardians, and I was doing it all wrong. But yeah, as I said, right now it's a couple, I think it's like 3 or 4 days since I last recorded. I have been playing since then. I'm just super lazy to record, and plus if I recorded everything that I have done, I would be editing for hours. Even if all I do is speed up the footage, I would still be editing for quite a while. And I'm super busy. I got a bunch of classes, and it's the beginning of the semester, all that bullshit. So yeah, I'll just explain a couple things. So first of all, I think I already said it in the last video. We deleted our characters. um, and if you guys are wondering how, like, we were going to delete a extra character that we had, but my friend, he didn't click it. Like, he didn't, as you can see, I'm clicking right now. He didn't highlight it and click it. And he clicked and then he deleted. Click this button and then click yes. So it deleted the very first. Or when you open up your forge, your very first character is highlighted, as you can see. So, and then I was like, no way you did that, and then I did it myself. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we explained that, but we made new characters. They're basically back up to what they were before. Um, but yeah, here's everything that's new. So we got a little bit of better guardians. He also has two. He has the old two guardians that I had. These are two new guardians. More importantly, we bought. So I was gonna make a point to not buy anything from anybody's shops, but I really, really needed a weapon for Tower Boost Monk, and I saw someone. Oh my God, don't do that! I saw someone with a chicken baller, and I just had to buy it. It was only like 3 billion, but I had to buy it. This has been progressing us so much. The Tower Boost at least, not the actual like chicken baller weapon, but yeah, you need a weapon. I think this is the only reflective weapon in normal Dungeon Defenders. I remember in Redux there was the genie, or not the genie, the scimitar, and that's what I was using for my Tower Smoke. But I think this is the only weapon in normal Dungeon Defenders, unless there's another one. But yeah, we use a chicken baller, and now, actually, with the Guardians and my Adept present and the Tower Boost Monk, I think I do like 3.5 million damage with each DST strike, and it equates to like 6 million or 5 something million DPS, and I can fly through Dread Dungeon. I can fly through it. Like the wave 20 with minimal upgrades is easy now. So yeah, all that time I was trying to just DPS the stuff myself, roll the Wheel of Fortuna, and use my summoner or my guardian summoners, when in reality I should have just focused on tower boosting. But in hindsight, I if I wasn't going with the if I was sticking true to the no player shops, then I wouldn't have this, and I would be stuck at that. So, but I mean, I don't know. This will progress us so much further by having a tower boost monk. But that's really all that's new. We haven't done any other map other than Dread Dungeon, so we just kept rerunning that literally over the course of like 3 days. We just get on Dread Dungeon, couple rounds, farm some gear, and get off. So I got better boots for my adept, and I think that's the only thing I got. Maybe I got some accessories from Dread Dungeon, but yeah, I think that's literally all I had. Oh, and I got a better chest piece, but everything else is the same, I believe. I think these two are the same. This weapon is this. Oh no, I got another weapon. Okay, so basically almost everything new. I got a new weapon, I got a new chest piece, I got new boots, and I got decent new accessories. And I think I was at 21 or 2300. Now I'm almost at 3000. So yeah, but I do need these two stats to come up a little bit. I know AOE needs to come up. Maybe this is fine at 1.5. I at least want AoE at 3 because my lightning towers, they need tower boost to even hit the enemies when they spawn in Dread Dungeon, and I can't have them get close, before my lightning tower strikes. So, I don't know, but right now I'm just letting you guys know where we're at right now, the current state of our stats. Now, I should have put this in the title. I should have said this in the start of the episode. I don't know if I did. But my goal for this playthrough is, yes, of course, it's Ultimate Defender. But what I want is I want to have one character with 10k stats. I don't know. I remember in Redux it was possible, but it's very hard. You have to farm divine crystals and divine armor. And maybe with event items it's possible in normal DD, but I know in Redux it was barely possible. It's barely possible. Like I said, or I don't know, I never said this, but my best ever when I was playing Redux was like 9k something on an EV and like 8k on an Adept. So my goal is to have at least like a EV at 10k. I want to reach 10k. I don't know if you need to get event items for that. I don't know if you need just super hard grinding for that. I don't know what you need, but my goal is to get as close to 10k as you can. Then I will start farming achievements for Ultimate Defender. So I know I could just go to like 8k or 7k and be able to do everything if I have the proper DPS and the tower boost and stuff, all the proper stuff, and I have multiple players at once. I go online, host a lobby. I know I can easily get defender like that, but I know I want to be super maxed out, I want to be super OP, and then I'll go for the trophy, the big Ultimate Defender achievement and trophy. But yeah, this is the current state where we're at. 3k on my best character. Same exact thing for my friend, except he didn't do any of the new character making. He just stuck with what he had. He's around 3k, I believe, on his radius for a monk. Um, so yeah, so I will definitely be upgrading my hermit because I watched some guides on hermit, and I know a little bit about hermit. I could still use some advice here and there, but I know a little bit about hermit. And I know he's basically essential for late game, or early game, mid game, especially where I'm at, and definitely late game. So yeah, I think the next step from here is to do King's Game or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going entirely off of Chiku's guide because that's the only thing I know. But I do want to reach. I do want to expand and like see if I can come up with stuff on my own or just look at other videos. But from what I know, it's King's Game is next. Either that or maybe what is it called? Throne Room, Nightmare Hardcore Wave 20s for Transcendence. Right now, I just need to farm a full set of Transcendence because Supreme is way too far away without a good XP farm map. So I just need to farm Transcendence now and then get into the 3Ks, the confident 3Ks. And then I think I will go for some harder maps. But yeah, we'll go through all that in the next episode. I don't want to make this rant too long. But yeah, that's all I got. See you guys.